Sir Peter George FitzGerald, 1st Baronet 19th Knight of Kerry, was an Anglo-Irish nobleman. Early life. Peter George FitzGerald was born on 15 September 1808 and was raised in the banking house of his maternal grandfather in Dublin. He was the eldest surviving son of the Right Hon. Sir Maurice FitzGerald, 18th Knight of Kerry of Gleanleam, and his wife Maria, the daughter of the Right Honourable David Latouche of Marlay. Career. FitzGerald entered the civil service and was appointed Vice-Treasurer of Ireland in the last ministry of Sir Robert Peel. In 1849, he succeeded his father and resided almost constantly on Valentia Island, devoting himself indefatigably to the duties of an Irish landlord, the improvement of his estates, and the welfare of his tenantry. He especially earned the thanks of the people by the erection of substantial homesteads in place of the old and poorly maintained cabins, with which the middleman system had covered the west of Ireland. FitzGerald manifested a keen interest in all questions which had a practical bearing on the progress and prosperity of Ireland, and, in contributions to the Times, he deprecated the censure which at the time and since was cast indiscriminately upon all Irish landlords. His own admirable personal qualities, his hatred of abuses, his engaging manners, and his generous nature, made him a great favourite with the Irish peasantry. His hospitality at Gleanleam was enjoyed by the Prince of Wales and other distinguished guests. The Atlantic cable had its British termination on his estates, and he evinced much public spirit and energy in connection with the successful laying of the cable. Personal life. On the 11th of August 1838, FitzGerald married Julia Hussey, daughter of Peter Bodkin Hussey of Faranikia House, Co. Kerry, a lineal descendant of the Norman family of Hoses, which settled on the promontory of Dingle in the 13th century. By this lady he had 4 sons and 7 daughters. Mary Emily Frances FitzGerald, who in 1863 married Sir Capel Molyneux, 7th Baronet of Castle Dillon, County Armagh. Emily FitzGerald, unmarried. Frances Caroline FitzGerald, unmarried. Catherine FitzGerald, who in 1873 married Rev. Henry Bell, Vicar of Muncaster, Cumberland. Elizabeth Ann FitzGerald, who in 1882 married Francis Spring Rice, 4th Baron Monteagle. The son was Charles Spring Rice, 5th Baron Monteagle. Julia Emma Isabella FitzGerald, who in 1888 married Stephen Spring Rice. After Spring Rice's death, Julia married Baron Monteagle, her sister Elizabeth's widower. Eileen Gertrude FitzGerald, who in 1886 married Brig. Gen. Edward K. Daubeny, son of Reverend Robert Thomas Daubeny. Sir Maurice FitzGerald, 20th Knight of Kerry, 2nd Baronet of Valencia, who in 1883 married Amelie Bischofsheim, daughter of Dutch banker Henry Louis Bischofsheim and granddaughter of Louis Raphael Bischofsheim. Robert John Latouche FitzGerald, who married Marion Hart, eldest daughter of Mahoney Hart, Esq. Peter David FitzGerald, who in 1890 married Helen Mary Percy, daughter of Major William Francis Percy. Brinsley John Hamilton FitzGerald, who in 1918 married Margarita Drexel. FitzGerald was a magistrate and deputy lieutenant for County Kerry, and was High Sheriff of Kerry in 1849, and of County Carlow in 1875. On 8 July 1880, he was created a Baronet of Valentia in the county of Kerry, in the baronetage of the United Kingdom. FitzGerald suffered from a dangerous malady and died on 6 August 1880. He was succeeded in the title and estates by his eldest son, Captain Maurice FitzGerald, who served with distinction in the Anglo-Ashanti Wars, being present at the battles of Amophil, Bequia, and Orderhow, and at the capture of Kumasi.